Hello, I'm Milton Jones. I was talking to a nurse the other day, and she said the main problem facing the NHS is Holby City. Actually, she might have said obesity. But she was eating a cake at the time. My grandfather would never, ever throw anything away. But he died in the war, holding on to a hand grenade. So here I am, Milton Jones, oil baron and mining engineer, specialising in digging holes, excavation, extraction, and, well, I'll fill you in later. So roll up your sleeves, spit on the ground, and get ready to really dig another case of Milton Jones. I'm about to turn on my 100th oil pipeline. We've got pipelines all over the world. We're planning other pipelines, but for the time being, they're all in the planning stage.
Milton, all the world's press are here, and we have a long line of dignitaries to meet before the ceremony.
That's Anton, my chief mining engineer. He wears one of those hard hats, although I tried to put it on once, and it was really easy.
May I present the main supplier of our oil, Crown Prince Omar Al Farouk.
Milton, I'm delighted to say that because of your pipeline, we are considering increasing production to 1 million barrels a day.
That is a lot of biscuits.
And may I also introduce Evangelina Andropoulos, wife of the Greek shipping millionaire.
Hey, I am a businesswoman in my own right. I own many companies, skyscrapers, and cable TV stations.
Bravo.
Yes, Bravo is one of them.
Shame.
I must tell you that my husband is not be happy. Your new pipeline threatens his shipping business. Now he will have a whole fleet of useless oil tankers.
I'm sure he'll be able to turn it round eventually.
And finally, this is the tycoon Austin J. Hackenbacker III.
Spaniard, eh?
No way, Jose. I'm as American as apple pie.
What's your turnover?
So tell me, how'd you get all the countries in Europe to agree to having a pipeline to run through them?
Well, the trick is to be unobtrusive. From the terminal, it's buried underground, so you don't annoy local residents.
Until it reaches France, then it's above ground, painted yellow and fluorescent purple with stripes.
Right, on with the ceremony. Now, Milton, you were to book somebody to declare the pipeline open, bearing in mind the political sensitivities of the international project.
Absolutely.
So who did you get? Nelson Mandela?
Better still. Ladies and gentlemen, Ant and Dec.
Hey!
Thanks, lads. Look, they're like little Geordie Oompa Loompas. And now, of course, I've paid the Rolling Stones to play Start Me Up.
Oh, great idea. Oh, this is wonderful. The crowds, the music, the first 2,000 barrels forming a great big gushing fountain.
Yes, come on, everybody. Wave your lighters in the air. And so my story is one of rags to riches, and since the explosion, back to rags again. But I didn't start off in mining and oil. Oh, no, I actually come from a showbiz family. My mother was from a long line of go-go dancers. But then apparently some pole dancers came along and did it cheaper. Looking back, there was always the sound of music in our house. But then we did live in a theatre, and that was the show that was on at the time. Even getting through breakfast could be a bit of a performance. Morning, Mum. Can I have my egg soldiers, please?
Milton.
Sorry. I mean 2 tickets for breakfast, please.
Of course. Let me show you to your seat.
Dad, can I just get some cornflakes?
Ah, you want a box? Excellent choice.
Your fried eggs are almost done, darling.
Oh, the smell of the grease paint.
Yes, sorry, Milton, we're out of cooking oil.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. This bacon and egg sandwich is a bit tough.
Well, you're a hopeless actor. Get on with something useful. Here's the tea towel.
I'm sorry, love, I've tried.
Don't cue the music there, Milton. You have to wait for a big moment.
Sorry, it's just I need to go to school. And I can't find my shoes.
No, that's not a big ending.
But I'm late now.
So am I.
What do you mean?
Derek, I'm pregnant. Now.
Who'd have thought that years later I'd be able to make my own entertainment?
Milton, we're just about ready for your monkeys on giraffes race.
Excellent.
But first, we have a meeting scheduled with the investors to build up confidence in the business. Milton, do you even know what goes on at a shareholders' meeting?
Of course. Why do you think I'm dressed as Cher?
Yes, I had wondered. Shall we go through to the meeting via a changing room, perhaps?
And so, as your chief executive, I feel that transparency is very important. Hence the Cher costume.
Thank you, Milton. And I'm sure the chairman's rendition of the Shoop Shoop song is something that will live on in our collective imagination for a very long time. Now, we should take questions.
Excuse me, I've got a question about the Milton Jones conglomerate.
And you are?
Jenny Thompson, Northern Echo.
I beg your pardon?
Jenny Thompson, Northern Echo.
I see what you mean about the echo.
Could we move this along? Milton is a busy man with many big, fast-moving projects.
Yes, the monkey-giraffe race is about to start.
Well, that's just it. You're living in another world. You don't even remember who I am. It's me, Jenny.
No, I can't place you.
Are you sure?
No, I'm Cher.
It's like you're someone else.
Well, duh.
Yes, the internationally themed festivities are about to commence. Sadly, we must away, Milton. I promised the Pope that you'd join him for dinner.
Oh, not wafers again.
Your transport is here.
Milton, you've completely lost touch with reality.
Nonsense. Oh, what? They've sent the Burberry helicopter instead of the Platinum one.
Keep waving, Milton. Best just to pretend that everything is normal.
Of course. Release the giraffes. Milton Jones. As we went up in my Burberry helicopter, and I watched the monkeys ride the giraffes towards the life-sized inflatable Taj Mahal, I couldn't help thinking my life had become all too predictable. I thought back to my days of being at stage and ballet school in London. I hated it. All the other kids were small and weedy and bullied me by saying I was so much bigger and probably better at punching than they were. Hang on a minute. Then there was the end-of-term concert. I can still remember my parents helping me get ready backstage.
Well, break a leg, Milton.
What?
It's superstition in theatrical circles, like that play that should never, ever be mentioned.
We Will Rock You.
Yes, that's the one.
And now from Class 6B, please welcome Milton Jones.
Milton, you're on.
And what have you got for us, Milton?
Well, I'd like to present to you some extracts from Cats. So...
Oh, Milton, that's disgusting. Get out. And take your drums with you.
Afterwards, I was confronted by the principal of the drama school, but I didn't want to make a scene, so I was asked to leave. I walked away downcast, but eventually I came across a large metal disc that said stop. It was as if it was some sort of sign. Nearby were some workmen standing round a hole in the ground. I was overcome with curiosity. Excuse me, what's the problem?
Oh, well, we're trying to put up this new road sign, but look what it says.
Tiredness can kill. Take a break.
We keep getting tired, so...
How long have you been here?
3 months. I mean, normally putting up a sign for the council would only take us, 6 or 7 weeks?
How come you're all so lazy? Are you able to construct anything at all?
Hey.
Not sentences, obviously.
Hello there. I'm Anton Peterson. I'm the foreman. I couldn't help overhearing what you were saying, and I agree. They should be working.
Too right.
I'm tired of telling them.
Perhaps you should take a break then.
Yes. But then, no. You see?
Shall we start this conversation again?
Let's.
Morning, Mum. Have you made my egg soldiers?
Perhaps not back that far.
Oh, right. Good night, Mum.
Now you're too far forward. How about starting from hello there? I'm Anton Peterson, the foreman.
Okay. But first, I want to sort this out.
Milton, that's amazing. I've never seen anyone dig like that before. Come to think of it, I've never seen anyone dig. Perhaps I've been working for the council too long. But you could go all the way.
To Australia?
And beyond. Listen, it's too late for me, but I've still got a few contacts up north. You should be a miner, with a lamp and everything.
And a canary?
Why not?
I'll make a few calls.
Good idea. What are you doing?
Making a few calls. That night, when I got home to my showbiz family, Dad was furious.
What time do you call this? I said to be home by 5 o'clock prompt.
Why so punctual?
No, I've just forgotten what I was going to say. Prompt!
Listen, you need to know something. I've got a kind of audition for another company.
Ooh, which one?
The coal board. Dad, I want to be a coal miner.
A coal miner? But we brought you up to be a ballet dancer. No son of mine is going down a pit. Fetch my slipper!
One of the pink ones with the lacy lining?
Yes.
Milton!
Mother!
I heard every word you said.
Oh, dear.
And your diction was marvellous, darling.
But he's going to shame us all. Leaving the theatre and becoming a miner, it's not natural. And what will people say?
Neighbours.
That's right. They'll never offer you a part.
I'm sorry, I've made up my mind. I'm going to be a coal miner and never perform again. Actually, could we do that exit again? I just feel I could have given it a lot more. I was sorry to go, but it felt like digging was in my blood. And sure enough, it even turns out that I had a distant uncle who was involved in the Great Escape during the war.
Now, listen here, chaps. We leave at 0100 hours. Speed is of the essence, but fortunately, Sergeant Jones has just installed a splendid new underground tunnel system.
Ah, well done, Jones. That's brilliant.
Right, nothing really. If we just move this and have a look.
Cool. Well, it's got platforms and signals and vending machines.
It's exactly like the London Underground in every respect.
We regret to announce severe delays on lines Tom, Dick and Harry.
Jones, you blithering idiot! How are we supposed to get out of here now?
We will, of course, be running a bus replacement service.
Well done, this
nice one.
So, turning my back on the theatre, Anton and I set out for Yorkshire and soon found ourselves down a mine. Day 1. Learn basics of coal mining techniques.
Very simple. Just swing the shovel into the face. The coal face. Now, I'm in a lot of pain.
Sorry. Day 2. Things go badly. I lose my shovel. Day 3. Anton lends me his shovel, and I make an amazing discovery. Anton, look! It's a shovel! Perhaps I've discovered a seam of shovels.
Milton, it's the one you lost yesterday.
Ah.
Shall we pick up where we left off?
Okay.
Ow. More pain.
Day 4. Start to get cold. Decide to light a small fire. I remember this because it coincides with the day of the mysterious colliery explosion. Day 5. Wake up with various mystery injuries and rush to the Yorkshire Infirmary for soft southern diseases. They take one look at my broken leg and tell me to walk it off. Day 6. As instructed, go out for a walk on the hills in order to recuperate. Then I turned and saw her.
Oh, hello there. Lovely day.
Hello.
Don't you just love the moors? I can't get enough of them. They're so...
Moorish?
Well, yeah. I'm Jenny, by the way. You're not from round here, are you?
No, but I love it up here in the north. The landscape and the people who welcome you with open arms, some of whom are incredibly tall and made of rusty metal, especially just outside Newcastle.
You're Milton Jones, aren't you? Well, I'm glad I found you here. I'm a reporter. Jenny Thompson, Mail on Sunday.
Mail on Sunday, eh? I like dressing up at weekends, too.
Yeah, I've heard about your share options. Oh, this is nice.
As I walked and talked with Jenny, I began to have the strange feeling that slowly but surely I was falling head over heels into a disused mine shaft. Day 7. I return to the coal mine and make an amazing discovery. Tin. Day 8. I forge the tin into a pan and pan for gold. Day 9. Discover gold. Forge the gold into a pan and pan for more tin. Suddenly, I realized that I was a millionaire. Jenny and Anton were delighted.
Oh, Milton, that's wonderful.
Yes, congratulations, Milton.
But, Anton, surely this mine is yours as well.
No. No, I leave all of that to Milton. I had a bad experience underground, years ago. I got a holiday job, working in a mine in northern Germany. But then one day I threw down my shovel and started walking along the mine shaft, and I just kept walking. 3 weeks I was missing, staggering from one pitch-black corridor to another, shouting, crying, living off rainwater.
But why?
Well, what you have to remember is that I'd been under a lot of pressure.
Sorry, I had no idea.
Ah, the post. It's a letter from my parents. They haven't spoken to me since I came up north.
Read it out.
Dear Milton, hope this letter finds you well.
Your mother and I are in terrible trouble. You must come back to London and help us. Yours, etc., Father.
That's amazing. It's like I could hear his actual voice reading it out loud.
I was reading it out loud.
But you're in London.
It's called projection, darling.
I wonder what's wrong.
Milton, I didn't want to spoil the party mood, but your mother rang earlier today and she said she and your father were in really dire straits.
Really dire straits? Is that some sort of tribute act?
No, Milton, I've heard the government are stopping the funding of any kind of musical production.
Dad, is this true?
Yes, son. They're closing down the orchestra pits.
No! And so I travelled to London, where the actors' strike was in full swing, but it wasn't exactly going to plan.
What do we want?
We don't know.
Why not?
Because no one's told us what our motivation is.
The picket lines were no better.
Scab! Scab! Scab!
Darling, you're very good at that.
Well, I had the same line in Holby once, you know. Scab!
Every day, the riot police would charge at the ballet dancers. And then the ballet dancers would retreat. Then the ballet dancers would charge towards the riot police. Then the riot police would pirouette backwards. It was all beautifully choreographed, and no one got hurt. Then it all got a bit nasty when the box office workers charged. Mainly because they added a £5 booking fee. In the end, I decided to give my parents all my money to get them out of trouble. They were very pleased and gushing.
Milton, darling, this is wonderful.
And we won't waste the money. Oh, no. We're going to put it into a production that's a guaranteed, surefire box office smash. Derek, tell him.
Nick Clegg. The musical.
At first, the production went well. In a daring move, we gave the lead role to a complete unknown. Nick Clegg. But the show failed. Next, we put on Wasps, the musical. But on the opening night, they all got stuck behind the curtain.
Milton, it's a disaster, and your money's all gone.
Milton, you must seek your fortune again. You must go and do the one thing you were made to do.
You're right. I'll get my Cher costume.
No, Milton. Mining.
I remembered that I already had a few investments in the petroleum industry, or nectar points, as some people call them. So that night, Anton and I stowed away on an oil tanker bound for the Middle East. We disguised ourselves as petty officers.
No, I don't want to hide there. There's a draft. That's my cap, by the way.
Oh, what are you like?
No, stop being so petty.
I am Captain Andropoulos. How dare you stow away on my ship?
I'm sorry. I can only apologise. We have no money to pay for our passage. We can only...
No. You may as well tell them the truth, Anton.
What's that?
That we are undercover oil tanker driving examiners.
What?
Now, when I strike the dashboard with my hand, I want you to stop this oil tanker as quickly as possible.
Milton, I'm not sure...
Imagine a small child has walked in front of the ship.
Stop this nonsense. I will have you clapped in irons as sure as my name is Aristotle Andropoulos.
Oh, you're not related to the Andropolises of Santorini, are you? I was at Dartmouth with Giorgio. I used to be in the Merchant Navy.
Well, why didn't you say?
Yes, and I knew his sister, Aphrodite, who was 8'4" and collected turtles.
Really?
No, it's just I used to be in the wind-up Merchant Navy.
We're actually on our way to seek our fortune in the mines of South Africa. Milton has an uncanny gift for finding valuable commodities.
Absolutely. All I have to do is swing a pickaxe and I'll be sure to find something. Look!
Not on the bulkhead!
There she blows. Who'd have thought I'd strike oil on an oil tanker?
Get off my ship!
Thrown overboard, we were washed up on a beach in Cape Town. My father had often talked about the fabulous musicians and ballet dancers of this place, although it turned out Desmond Tutu wasn't dressed how I expected. We made our way to a diamond mine that was owned by a grizzled old Afrikaner who took us down into the mine and told us what to expect.
You probably think diamond mining is easy. Well, let me tell you, it isn't. You probably think you're going to strike it lucky. Well, let me tell you, you won't. It will take you years to find a diamond.
Got one.
What? That's impossible. There is no way you can... Oh, yes, so it is.
Oh, well done, Milton.
Okay, but you're not going to get another break like that for another 10 years.
Oh, look, there's another one.
Oh, it's even bigger.
That's the biggest one I've ever seen, in fact. I don't believe this. 40 years I've worked underground, and I've never... I'm going to have to sit down.
Don't sit there.
Why?
There's another one of those shiny things.
Oh, this is incredible. We'd better check these diamonds are real. I'm going to get the beers in.
That's good of you. I'll have a pint. Using the money from the diamonds, I began to mine other precious metals in turn. Zinc, bronze, copper, bronze, nickel, bronze. Always making sure to top up my suntan in between. Then I built pipelines, lots of them. Gas from Russia, oil from Kuwait, olive oil from Greece, virgin olive oil from the Virgin Islands, and extra virgin oil from the extra Virgin Islands. And so the day comes when I open my 100th pipeline, and it's been an amazing success. But as Anton and I climb high in our Burberry helicopter, I begin to remember the girl I left behind.
Milton, how could you not recognise Jenny? Don't you remember? She used to work for the Echo.
It's coming back to me now.
I think you held a candle for her once.
Yes, but we were underground and we came across a pocket of methane. You're right about Jenny, though. I have to make it up to her. Anton, in this bag, I've been keeping a prize diamond. Look.
Gosh, Milton, that's a magnificent diamond. We must go to Antwerp, where the world's finest diamond cutters ply their trade.
Perfect. Pilots, take us to Dektwerp.
Antwerp.
Sorry, always getting confused. I sent a message to Jenny, but she was playing hard to get, even though I said I thought of her every time I smelt methane. Eventually, she agreed to meet us at a venerable diamond cutter's in Antwerp.
Now, we must carefully make the cuts aligned with the crystal faces, yeah?
Oh, can I have a go?
No, Milton, it's a highly skilled process.
Oh, let him have a go.
Be careful. It's the single most valuable diamond. It's one of the most valuable... Well, it's still pretty pricey. The sort of thing you might get in a top jeweller's. Or Claire's Accessories.
I'll get the dustpan and brush.
Don't worry. I prepared for this moment. Jenny, I bought you a second diamond, and I'd like you to have it.
Oh, Milton.
It's in this case here. It's smaller than I remember.
It's disappeared. And look, an oily thumbprint, a blob of hummus, and a hair from a black curly moustache. That can only point to one person.
Grandma.
No, Milton, not on this occasion. Andropoulos.
Of course. Your overland pipelines destroyed his tanker business, and he's taken his revenge.
Don't worry, I may have a plan. I just happen to know that Andropoulos is holding a party tomorrow night on his private Greek island called Kyripollinothis, in the south, near Ramapolythea, just by a tiny village called Agranit Polykipolis.
Hang on a minute. Let's start this conversation again.
I'd really rather not.
Fair enough.
Now, security will be tight. He's a multi-millionaire, so as well as the cream of high society, there'll be musicians, entertainers and dancers all strolling around.
I've heard he's got the cast of Mamma Mia, Elton John. He's even got ABBA to reform and play.
Only because they were first in the phone book.
But we'd need someone who could leap and tiptoe their way past all the security and into the vault, like a ballerina.
Hang on. I know lots of famous ballerinas. Leave it with me. I met up with Anton on a quiet beach near Andropoulos' private island.
Hello, Milton. Any luck with the ballet dancer?
Sorry, I couldn't get Darcy Bustle after all.
So, who've you got?
Hello, son!
I got a sort of bustle replacement service.
I see.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad.
Not what I'd hoped, but, well, we can improvise.
Oh, yes, we love improv. Let's attack the island in the style of...
A stage musical.
Because there's no business like show.
Well, if we could just get ashore over there. The problem is knowing which hilltop contains the secret entrance.
Oh, don't worry. We'll climb every mountain.
Ford every street.
Not now. Sorry, son. It's just we've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry, son. It's all part of the circle of life.
Circle of life.
Will you just forget musicals?
Roger.
Hammerstein.
Oh, that's very good.
We all met up at the room where the diamond was being kept under high security.
We're lucky the diamond is on display, but it's behind a fiendish network of lasers.
Leave it to me, love. Start the music.
Immediately, Dad got to work hopping over alarms. And finally, becoming a dying swan, which took him under the last laser.
I've got it!
Oh, bravo, bravo! Catch!
No, don't throw him a bouquet! Right, we need to shut the alarm off.
Over here, I found the control panel.
We need something wooden. Dad?
It is a far, far better thing that I do than I've ever done before.
Yep, that's as wooden as they come. Dad, stick your head in there.
Righto.
Where's the diamond?
Whoopsie! It just slipped through my fingers.
The diamond smashed. Well, that's a little unexpected.
It was a fake.
Mr. Andropolis.
I had to sell it to pay for this party. With the cast of Mamma Mia here, have you any idea how much I had to pay Pierce Brosnan not to sing?
Oh, well, we're all very grateful that you did.
How about we call it quits, Milton?
Okay, after all, I've learnt that money isn't everything. Isn't that right, Jenny?
Yeah. Actually, it turns out I like diamonds way more than I expected, so I'm off to try and chat up a real millionaire. See ya.
Oh, just great. Well, I'm going to turn my back on all this and become Cher's body double.
Oh, Milton, I'm not sure that's possible.
Of course it is. Cher and Cher alike.
That was another case of Milton Jones, starring Milton Jones, Tom Goodman-Hill, Ingrid Oliver and Dave Lamb. It was written by Milton Jones and James Carey, and the music was by Guy Jackson. The producer was David Tyler, and the programme was a positive production for BBC Radio 4. And listen again next time when you can catch another case of Milton Jones!
Hello, I'm Milton Jones. Somewhere between murder and suicide, there is a place called Merseyside. Today, I smashed a stained glass window, which was really weird because that's exactly what my kaleidoscope said would happen. So here I am, Milton Jones, celebrity weatherman. So take off your coats and kick off your shoes, or you won't feel the benefit of another case of Milton Jones. I'm at a royal garden party at Buckingham Palace on the hottest day of the year.
Milton, are you regretting wearing a fur coat and ski boots?
Not at all. This is the English summer. Anything could happen.
And I hope there isn't a thunderstorm, because then the long metal aerial on your crash helmet could be a real disadvantage.
Yes. That's Anton, by the way. He's my chief meteorological observer. Wow, this garden is packed with famous people.
Oh, look, there's Andy Murray, the tennis player.
Yes, it's strange he brought his own swing ball.
Oh, and look, a wooden statue of Jude Law. Oh, no, sorry, it's not a statue.
And over there's Pete Townsend, Roger Daltrey. It's like a who's who of the Who.
Indeed. Now, look who's coming this way.
Don't tell me.
Your Majesty, this is Milton Jones.
Hello, and what do you do?
Nope, still don't know. Your name is, Oh, I see, E.R. And you've got your name on all the crockery.
Oh, Anton, it's so lovely to see you. Sometimes I wish you could take me away from all this.
There's nothing I'd like more, Mum, than to whisk you off to the airport for a mini-break. But alas, we are never free of duty.
Except in duty-free, of course.
Sorry, I've still got no idea who you are.
Liz, who are you talking to?
Milton, this is the Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah, hello.
Wow, how did you get to be that? Did you do bronze, silver and gold awards and then an extra bit of canoeing?
More or less, it can't be bothered to explain. Who are you?
Oh, I'm a weatherman, from a family of weathermen. My grandparents lived in a little wooden house. When it was raining, my grandma would stand outside with an umbrella. Then if the sun came out, she would go in, and my granddad would come out in a bikini. Or was it the other way round? That's right, when it was raining, Grandad would come out in a bikini.
You've got a screw loose, old chap. Delusions of grandeur. Have you met...
Prince Charles? No.
I'll introduce you.
Milton Jones.
As I was ushered away at speed, I reflected on how I'd become the nation's leading weather forecaster. I studied meteorology at university. I did 2 degrees in the Swedish scientist Celsius, which of course is the equivalent of 35 degrees in the German scientist Fahrenheit. After all, one of my ancestors was a weather forecaster in the times of the ancient Romans. Hail Caesar.
Right, I'll put a coat on then.
I went to a remote Scottish university on the edge of the Outer Hebrides. But my approach to prediction was always instinctive. But at college, this got me into all sorts of trouble. I remember my first day. I'm Milton Jones. I'm here for the classes in prediction. And you are Professor Alistair McKellen, Head of Meteorology.
No, I'm Adoy Kufuor, an overseas student from Ghana.
Hello there. I'm the professor.
Oh, well, who would have thought?
Do you want to come in from the rain? Dry out your bikini?
Thank you.
Let me introduce you to another student, Anton Peterson.
Nice to meet you, Milton.
Anton has just come back from a research trip to Burundi.
Ah, yes. You know the film Gorillas in the Mist?
Yes.
I was studying the mist.
Right, well, let's make a start. As you can see, we have all the latest equipment, sonar, satellite link-ups, weather predicting software. So if you want to know how much cloud cover there'll be in Vladivostok on Thursday afternoon, then I can tell you.
So can I. 5/10 cloud cover, mainly cirrus from about 1630 onwards, and then it should be fairly clear with some scattered precipitation.
Oh, that's just guesswork. There's no possible way you
Actually, Professor, he's quite right.
Impossible. We have access to thousands of weather stations all over the world at the click of a mouse.
Ah, well, I have access to the thoughts of thousands of animals all over the world at the squeak of a mouse. Hello, Timmy. Yes, we're talking about you.
This is nonsense.
All I have to do is dial a zoo on my phone, and then Timmy speaks to an animal. It just so happens we were chatting to a snow leopard in Vladivostok this morning.
OK then, Jones. I want to know the outlook for the next 24 hours in the southwest region of France.
OK. OK, Tim. Yep, Tim. Hang up. Yep, we spoke to a badger in the area, and he says that in that part of France there'll be a plague of frogs. And it'll be pretty widespread. Nationwide, in fact.
I see. And the outlook for this area this afternoon?
Floods?
Floods? Nonsense. My software says it'll be warm with sunny spells.
I'll prove it to you with my seaweed here.
Oh, not that old wives' tale.
And if I take this match, you'll notice that the seaweed begins to smoulder.
Actually, it's really catching light. Oh, dear.
Oh, you set off the sprinkler system, you fool.
Oh, look! It's flooding. Who would have thought? As the professor desperately tried to cover up his expensive computer equipment, Anton and I decided to go down to the student canteen for a coffee. On the way down in the lift, he began to tell me about the science of weather.
So, Milton, are you familiar with chaos theory?
You mean like when you push someone down the escalator at exactly the right speed, they keep falling forever?
No. Although that is quite interesting. It's to do with long-range weather prediction. It's called the butterfly effect. One butterfly beating its wings in South America can cause a massive storm in England.
Well, should I give this butterfly a call? Tell him to be more careful?
All I'm saying is that a very small action can lead to very unexpected consequences. Now, we really should get back up to the lab.
I'll just press the button.
And we appear to have come out in Selfridges.
Is this to do with your theory?
I don't think... Oh, well, never mind. I'll get some pants while we're here.
Thanks to Anton, I was allowed to stay on the course. It was 4 years with 1 year out. Not anywhere in particular. You just had to stay outside for a year. Well, I did. Professor McKellen persisted with his scientific approach, but I relied on my instincts. Instincts I'd learnt from my father when he suffered terrible unemployment when we moved to a tiny fishing village in Derbyshire. But eventually, he was able to take me out in his trawler.
Splice the main brace. Turn her around. We'll throw the nets on the other side. It's a great day for fishing. It's as calm as a village duck pond.
It is a village duck pond, Dad.
I just thought we could pretend, you know. But you're right, it is very calm.
Well, if it cheers you up, I do feel a bit seasick.
Well, that mallard is creating a bit of a wake.
Here comes my breakfast. No, I'm okay.
Well, best to keep talking. Take your mind off things.
What shall I talk about?
Well, I don't know. Just say what you had for breakfast. Or show me. That's fine.
After a few years, my father had made enough money catching ducks and remote-controlled toy yachts to buy a small farm. I remember the time he tried to teach me the traditional ways of predicting weather.
Now, son, this method's foolproof. Here, I've written it down for you.
bbc.co.uk/weather.
That was passed to me from my father, who had it passed to him from his father before him. But to be honest, it's only really made sense in the last 10 years or so.
I see, but what about the old ways?
Like what?
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, blue sky at night. You've got the time wrong.
It's nonsense.
And I can tell the weather just by looking at that cow over there.
Oh, the one sitting down?
No, the one in the anorak.
Oh, I see.
And I can tell what she's saying.
Really?
She's saying, "Hey, everyone, do you like my anorak?" Better than the orange ones on those two nerds looking at me. Soon after, my dad sold the farm. Well, it was 1983, and he'd recently read a book by George Orwell. He was getting nervous about the animals. My fortunes were changing. Anton pulled some strings and got me into a TV show. I pulled some strings and took my shoes off. Well, the next thing I knew, I was in the green room of This Morning, waiting to talk about my exciting weather prediction techniques.
OK, Milton. Do you have everything you need?
Phone, Timmy, Ted the sheep, and Lance the horse. Which is funny, because I used to know a Boyle by the same name.
Lance the Boyle? I see. Look, here's the producer.
Milton, hello. Great to have you on the show. I just wanted to check, you're still up for doing your predictions and that, yeah?
Oh, yes. Predictions have been in my family for a long time. One of my ancestors was Nostradamus. And in 1345, he predicted the rock group, the Kaiser Chiefs. He also predicted a riot.
Milton, we're all very excited. Can I introduce you to one of your fellow guests on the show? American psychologist Renee Niederlander.
Hi there. Yeah, I'll be talking about my new book, Speaking from the Heart, Loving from the Soul, 6 Ways to Reconnect with Your Spiritual Family.
Published by...
Miracle?
Well, it sounds fascinating.
Thank you. So, who's this handsome man?
That's Lance the horse.
No, this...
Anton Peterson, at your service, Ma'am. Are you looking forward to being on the show?
You know, I'm so excited to be on the show because at heart, we're all just one big family of cosmic positive energy, linked through mutual love and respect. And I, for one, would really love to discover what's inside each one of you.
Well, if you keep that up, you'll certainly see my breakfast. The TV show went well, and suddenly my predictions were in demand all over the world. Which, to be honest, was a bit of a surprise. Spending time with Renee had the effect of making me feel quite queasy. Although Anton seemed to enjoy it, even suggesting that there could be something between them. I suggested some sort of plastic sheeting. So I was glad when Anton and I managed to get an evening out together on our own. Anton, you said this was a museum of weather-predicting cutlery. It just looks like a pub.
No, Milton, it's Weatherspoons. It's a well-known chain. Now, Milton, there's something I need to tell you.
Yes. Do you know, Anton, whenever I go into a pub, I always take my own darts.
I didn't know you played darts, Milton.
No, you just get the bar staff's attention a lot quicker. Ow! 1 lime cordial and a Diet Coke, please.
Coming up. Oi! What was that one for?
Do you want one yourself?
Oh, thanks.
So, Milton, we have something to talk about. The thing is, how shall I put this? There may be some stormy weather.
Yes, sorry, I ended up phoning that butterfly in South America. His name's Ramon. He seemed to get into a bit of a flap, which may have made things worse.
No, Milton, I was referring to myself and Renee. I have a little secret to tell you.
Is it that you saw new potatoes last year as well?
No. Let me explain it in terms of weather. Renee and I are involved in what you might call a whirlwind... How can I put this? A heavenly force of nature, a majestic natural event, a tornado in a Kansas cornfield.
You mean you've picked up a cow?
Yes. No, this is very hard to explain, Milton.
Anton, have you told him?
About the cow, yes, he has.
No, about the new Mrs. Peterson?
Anton's dad's got remarried.
No, Milton. We've got a bit of a confession.
Look at the ring on Renee's finger.
She's stolen your dad's new wedding ring? How could you? What with Renee being an international jewel thief and Anton marrying a cow, I couldn't help wondering if I was the only normal person left on the planet. But my weather predictions were still making me famous. And that's how I ended up at the Queen's garden party.
So then I said to him, well, I'll tell you where you can put your Dutch original.
Very droll, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Anton.
Excuse me, I've just had a text from an owl in Guildford. He suggests you put on your anorak. It's going to rain in about 30 seconds.
Oh. Well, maybe it's clouding over a little. Let me ask my royal weatherman, Professor McKellen.
Your Majesty?
This chap here says it's going to rain any minute now.
Jones. Yeah, we
Already started spitting.
Professor McKellen, Milton's forecasts are very accurate.
And 3, 2, 1...
You'll pay for this, Jones.
Anton, I'm getting soaked.
Now, Your Majesty, may I present my fiancée, Ms. Renee Niederlander?
Fiancé must be French for jewel thief.
Delighted to meet Your Majesty. I can see that despite your stern expression, you have deep issues of neediness, but somehow find inner resolve that makes you a very spiritual person.
Are you all right, Your Majesty?
Actually, I just remembered what I had for breakfast.
The Queen was so pleased that we kept her dry, that I was made the official royal weatherman instead of Professor McKellen. The downside was that I also had to do official forecasts from the scenes of all meteorological events. The next thing I knew, Renee, Anton and I were in a tiny boat in the South Atlantic, getting ready to do a live TV broadcast covering a total eclipse, as if everything revolves around the sun. 28 knots, 29 knots, 30 knots...
Do you want me to tie that tie for you, Milton?
No, thanks.
Now, we're on the right latitude for the path of the eclipse, but I'm a little concerned about the hurricane on the radar.
Did you say a hurricane?
Well, global warming is upon us. Sea levels are definitely rising. No, they're going down. No, they're rising again. No, they're going down.
Look at the seagulls. Oh, they know something's wrong.
Hang on. It's still the middle of the day, but the light's fading suddenly.
Yes.
But this is terrible.
Why, Milton?
We're going to miss the eclipse. Eventually, we drifted to a barren island.
Right. The boat's out of fuel, the GPS equipment has run out of battery, and Milton has packed the wrong kind of flares.
Admitted, though, I do look fabulous.
Yeah, you do.
Stylish, certainly, hint of retro. Still, no chance of rescue whatsoever.
Hello there.
Couldn't help noticing those fabulous trousers.
Thank you.
Oh, we're certainly glad to see you. Our boat's out of fuel and we need to get back to England.
Sorry, I can't help you there. I've been here since the 1980s. Blown off course on the round-the-world yacht race.
Still, worse things happen.
Can I say? Dennis, by the way, your chap's warm enough. I've got some blankets back at the hut.
Well, actually, yes, it is a little nippy.
Well, I'd say it's more bracing.
It's the wind there. It's really brisk.
I know. It blows right through you, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Gets right inside your bones.
Listen to you guys. We're in a desperate situation. You English are talking about the weather as a surrogate for what you should be talking about. Your thoughts and feelings.
Do you remember the winds of '89?
Oh, yes, it's a gale force, not just blustering.
Coming from Siberia,
you remember those, Milton?
Yes, the town of Sevenoaks became Two Oaks and an upturned caravan.
Oh, yeah.
Will you all stop talking about the weather?
Very well. Perhaps we should.
Why do you all do that?
I haven't the foggiest. After being on the island for 3 months, we began to lose hope. Not being able to talk about the weather, we had less and less to say to each other, until eventually we sat in total silence, staring out to sea. Until one day...
Look! A boat!
It's an icebreaker!
What a relief.
Yes, finally we've got something to talk about. It turns out the icebreaker was American, and it took us all the way to New York. News travelled of our ordeal, and we were greeted with a traditional hero's welcome.
Wow! Who'd have thought we'd be sitting in open-top cars and a shower of ticker tape?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call it a shower of ticker tape exactly. Maybe a squall. Covering, perhaps.
I don't think it'll settle.
Guys, please.
I was immediately offered my own TV show, and I chose to do a chat show called Small Talk, where the great and the good got to talk about the weather.
Okay, Milton, we're on in 2 minutes. It's a weather show. We got a few things in the U.S. you probably don't have back in England. Have you heard of Tornado Alley?
Ah, yes, he was one of Saddam Hussein's lesser-known henchmen.
No. Does the word twister mean anything to you?
Of course, it's a very dangerous game.
No, if I may interject, Milton, you remember what happens in The Wizard of Oz?
I read a book about Australia once called At Oz, but it was just a load of maps of London.
Milton, that was the A to Z.
Yeah, perhaps we should just kind of run through some of your reference points.
I have to stop you there. I've just had a text from a squirrel in Bournemouth. Apparently it stopped drizzling. I've just started getting texts from animals all over Britain that the weather was starting to change and that the outlook was very uncertain. For the first time in my life, I couldn't predict what was going to happen. It reminded me of 1546, when the first petrol-powered dolphin was predicted by Propostradamus. So I flew back to England, only to discover that Small Talk was broadcast at 3 in the afternoon, and it had attracted a very large student following.
Hello! I like Small Talk, even more than Countdown.
How large are you exactly?
8'3".
Really?
No, I'm 7'4", but I got a traffic cone on my head.
The weather was increasingly unpredictable, so Anton chartered a research hot air balloon so we could look over the worst affected areas.
Look down there, what a mess.
No, Wigan is like that.
But look, it's rain, sun, wind. It can't make up its mind what it wants to do.
Yes, it's a normal summer's day, but I'm sure the animals were onto something. Hang on, something very strange.
The weather just stopped.
Anton, are you all right?
I'm lost for words. I can't... There's nothing to... I mean, there's just 3 of us in a balloon with a burner.
Quite a hot burner, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a dry heat.
Yes, because some burners can be too humid.
Humid, very good.
Crying out loud.
With no weather, the whole of England soon fell into an eerie, embarrassed silence. Even the trains ran on time. And there was nothing to get worked up about. We were summoned by the Queen. She was holding another garden party, and it was going really badly.
Anton, this is terrible. A few minutes ago, I even caught myself thinking I might ask you-know-who about architecture.
Oh, I didn't realise things were that bad.
Oh, excuse me, Mum.
Oh, nice phone. Is that the new Nokia 800?
It's from Ramon, the South American butterfly. He says he's been kidnapped and been taken to an island off the coast of Britain.
Right, we need to work out a plan.
Barry White, silly man.
Maybe he was, but how does that help?
No, they're all islands around Britain. Barry, White, silly, and man.
Of course. And I suspect McKellen's behind this. Only he would know about the butterfly, and if I'm right, Milton, then you must return to your old stamping ground.
And stamp on Ramon the butterfly.
No. Release him and free the weather. I wish I was coming with you, but I can never return to my forecasting roots.
Why ever not, Anton?
Years ago, my grandfather was a weather forecaster, but he would only check the rainfall in his weather station while he was wearing a certain pair of brown leather gloves. Then one day, in the late 70s, he lost them. We hunted high and low, but we couldn't find them. He was broken-hearted. Then one day, about 18 months ago, I got round to cleaning the airing cupboard. And guess what I found?
The gloves?
No, my grandfather.
And so I had to make my own way up north. I was rowing against the flow, and it wasn't easy avoiding all the cars on the M1. Eventually, I reached the coast and got some help from the big student who'd been following me. Come on! Keep going, and we'll get there in time for the weakest link.
Oh, wicked.
We landed on the beach of an island. While the student wandered off to try and find a pot noodle, I realized there was a strange woman looking at me with suspicion.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I'm Gail.
I've had warnings about you.
We'll not be needing any fancy meteorologists from the mainland. We have our own Professor McKellen on the island.
Ah, Milton Jones. Here you are on my island, exactly as I predicted.
Give me back Ramon.
Never. I finally have the butterfly that controls the English weather. When he's gone, your national preoccupation will be deed.
You seem pretty obsessed with the weather yourself.
Now listen, sunshine.
See what I mean?
Come with me.
I was dragged up to the professor's castle, where he insisted on showing me his entire butterfly collection.
I've been collecting butterflies my whole life. They're in drawers all over the castle, like this one. Ah.
They're very big. Seem to have a Y shape on them.
Yeah, no, that's my pants drawer. No, that's not my butterfly collection.
Hang on, no, let me see. I've got those, and those. Need, got, need, got, don't want.
Yeah, they're my family tartan ones, you mind? No, I'd like to show you this.
Help! It's Anton and Renee, and you put them inside a massive statue.
Milton, help, we're trapped inside a giant wicker man.
And I can tell you, the breeze goes right through it. You see, that's the trouble with wicker.
Anton, not now.
Gail, put Jones with his friends. Oh, and take this butterfly.
Ramon, it's you.
In you go.
Milton, they got you as well.
Come, let the villagers chant the ancient words.
What's the story in Balamori? What's the story in Balamori?
And here's a weather prediction for you, Jones. As the sun culminates over the meridian at noon and lights the kindling around you in a glorious fire.
Anton, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, but it's warm, isn't it? Quite a close...
Anton, not now!
No, I'm just saying, it's very dry heat, which is surprising given the Scottish weather. Wait a moment, that's it. If the weather of England is controlled by one butterfly's wings in South America, then...
The weather in Scotland is controlled by a bee's wings in Fiji.
Exactly.
I'll give him a call.
Did you get through to the bee?
Busy. Try again. Steve, it's Milton. Yep. You said what? Honey, I'm home. No time to explain. Could you get Marvin for me? Marvin, it's Milton. Buzz like you've never buzzed before.
Look, the clouds are gathering.
What's going on?
Drizzle. Lovely Scottish drizzle.
Except it's a very fine rain. I'd call it more a mizzle.
Yes, it cuts right through you.
But it's not unrefreshing.
It's put out the flames.
Oh, what happened to the flames? I was about to make some toast.
Quick, open the door.
We're free.
And the Queen just sent me a text. Apparently it's raining in London. More than usual for the time of year.
Och, no!
Ramon, you're free. I'm so happy I could clap my hands. Ah.
Anton, we should get married properly.
Well, I'll certainly have a think.
I love this natural Mother Earth theme. How about a wedding at Stonehenge? As the sun sets and our auras become cosmically synergized.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Well, if that's how you feel, good luck to you both. Who can predict where you'll end up?
Well, if I had a crystal ball, I'd sit down very carefully.
That was Another Case of Milton Jones, starring Milton Jones, Tom Goodman-Hill, Lucy Montgomery and Dan Tetzel. It was written by Milton Jones and James Carey, and the music was by Guy Jackson. The producer was David Tyler, and the programme was a positive production for BBC Radio 4. And listen again next time when you can catch Another Case of Milton Jones.